I first heard the story of the Mermaid of Warsaw in nursery. I still remember sitting cross-legged on the carpet while the teacher told us about the brave creature from the sea who protected the city and watched over its people. In my imagination, she stood exactly as she does in her monument today. Frozen in time, shield pressed firmly to her chest, sword raised high above her head, proud and fearless. As children, though, we were less interested in courage and heroism than in the fact that she was half woman and half fish. We giggled endlessly about her bare chest and shimmering tail. We asked the sort of questions only children ask. How does the mermaid go to the toilet? Why doesn't she wear clothes? Does she get cold in the winter? To us, she was both magical and faintly improper, a strange guardian watching over the city from her stone pedestal. The legend says that long time ago she swam up the Vistula River and rested near a small fishing village that would later become Warsaw. She fell in love with the wild beauty of the riverbanks and the quiet life of the people who lived there. At dusk, her singing drifted over the water, confounding the tired fishermen and their families. But not everyone who heard her song admired her innocence. A greedy merchant captured the mermaid and locked her away, planning to drag her from town to town and display her at fairs for money. The villagers mourned her disappearance until the young son of a fisherman, hearing her cries, crept into the merchant camp under the cover of darkness and set her free. In gratitude, the mermaid promised to protect the settlement forever. She lifted her sword and swore that whenever Warsaw was threatened, she would rise to defend it. I have often wondered about that promise. Warsaw, my city, was almost completely destroyed during the Second World War. Streets vanished beneath rubble. Homes, churches, schools, and entire neighborhoods disappeared. Yet the city was rebuilt by those who survived and by others who arrived carrying their own grief, determined to build life again from ruins and ashes. Sometimes I wonder whether the mermaid slept through that devastation, whether she failed to wake in time to stand beside the people who fought and died for the city she sworn to protect. Even so, I still love looking at her monument in the old town. Souvenir shops overflowed with tiny replicas of her, probably mass-produced in factories far away. But the real statue remains unchanged. She looks ready to step down from her pedestal at any moment, sword flashing above her head. Over the years, the mermaid has come to mean something different to me. She is no longer only a mythical guardian from childhood stories. She reminds me of the women I have known in Warsaw and later in England after I left home. Women who fight quiet battles every single day. Women who protect their families, endure hardship, rebuild themselves after loss, and defend what matters most with extraordinary strength. I have 2 daughters now. Sometimes I think about them growing up in a world that still asks women to be strong in ways they should never have to be. And I hope that somewhere in the old spirit of Warsaw, the mermaid still keeps watch over the next generation of fearless girls.